Welcome back, everyone, to my Dragon Force 2 Bartz playthrough featuring the Fandaria campaign. This is part 9. Maze is being besieged. Maze? Maze? It's a conundrum. Dun da da da! It's the Highland Cavalry! Charge! Into certain doom and death and destruction. Except not death, because we're not like that. Don't be fooled by our appearance. You've been told wrong. We dark elves are not a murderous, traitorous kind. Except for a few, like Doshia, but you know, every batch has its rotten apples, its bad eggs, its unclean seeds, so to speak. Charlotte. Okay, Highlands generals are all pretty much interchangeable. Soldiers, cavalry, maybe some mages here and there. That's about all they have. So, who needs the experience is basically what it boils down to. Stefano doesn't need it, but I want him to get to level 10 for reasons you probably are already aware of if you watched my Bozak campaign. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be abusing that wonderful ability this time, though, because I don't know, you saw plenty of it back then. Not saying I won't use it, but I'm not going to lean on it. That's all. I'm not going to lean. Got to learn to stand on your own, too, at some point, so. And he's a pretty tough guy, even without it, so. And what do we want to do? We're gonna let them come to us, I think, at least initially. I'm gonna pull off a bit of a risky maneuver here. I'm going to attempt to let my people slip by. Do I want to do damage to her or her men? Her or her men? Let's start with her men. Yeah, she's still got plenty, so I just wanted my people to get by as much as possible. Because, again, I'm hoping that she will stick around long enough to not retreat, possibly be defeated the old-fashioned way. Now, had I enough MP, I would have cast that twice, but he's one shy. So, we'll just see how our people do. She's your typical battler type, so pretty good in combat. Not stellar or spectacular, but quite sufficient. But not as much as Stefano, because he's Stefano. And she's already in the red. Provided they can do enough damage to her, we have this. She probably won't run away because she still has troops left, so please, monks, kick like you've never kicked before, cause you're maniacs on the soil, and you're kicking like you've never kicked before. And that was a pretty poor display, you guys. I sang to you, and you just couldn't come through for me, but that's okay. It's on me for putting you on the spot like that. She's probably not going to stick around for a duel. I hope she does. I sincerely hope she does. Oh, thank you. Now, there's always a chance that, you know, the game's going to cheat here, but I have faith in the mighty Stefano and his inferno fists. Yes. And he should have gotten level 10 off of that. Now, if you ever want to check, just go to info, look at their experience. If the number to the left is higher than the number on the right, they've exceeded what they needed for the next level. He just needed 650. He has attained 718, so good show. And next up is Dora, one of Highland's premier fighters, at least in terms of popularity. Okay, so a good chance again to get somebody up to a higher level who needs it. Really, nobody needs it, but hey, Bartz. Because again, the more he levels up, the better. In fact, Bartz gets better abilities as time goes on, so you do kind of want to get him as high a level as possible, as soon as possible. So I'm talking level 15, level 20, you know, I'm not messing around with that. So let's work on that. Oh, I forgot. Together they have this. And this. That's what I wanted to do. This is going to be risky, but in the interest of expediting this fight, I'll save that actually. Oh, are you doing... Oh. Okay. I'm okay with that. Not ideal, but it's better than what I thought she was going to use, which is Charm, but she's probably not a high enough level. You know what? You know what? No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. Because I can only cast one thing one time, so I'm going to wait and see if it'll be better to use Deep Black on her troops, because there's quite a few, or hold out for Arm Doubler. And you know what? My archers can stand by because, you know, no sense in sticking their necks out. They can attack from a distance and all. You know, it's playing smart. It's not playing cheap. It's playing smart. And I guess they're in position. Soldiers, keep attacking, please. She doesn't have a lot of HP, so they might be able to get the job done on their own. Just making sure I have archers on both sides of her lined up. They do. So, if I lose all my soldiers, we got backup. Yeah, because they're not going to survive this. They just don't do enough damage, unfortunately. Even to somebody with relatively low health like her, for a soldier, she doesn't even have 80 HP. I don't even think she has 75 HP. But Bartz is taking significantly more damage. And that's a problem. Hey Bartz, how you doing over here, buddy? You gonna be alright, man? Can I leave you alone for a little while? Huh? Can I leave you alone? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna be risky here. Oh, and it's gonna go to a draw, really? Oh man. How did that take so long? Dora is not messing around apparently. I really thought we could take care of her. But see, if he just had one offensive ability at this point, one offensive ability, I'd be able to do enough damage to take her out. And could have taken her out. So that's why I need to get him to level 10 as soon as possible. Because he doesn't get an offensive ability until level 15, I believe. So quite a ways to go. But that's alright, we'll be fine. I can't fault a strategy RPG for requiring the player to employ a little bit of tactical maneuvering, aka strategy. Let's see. Everybody just move forward, it's fine. We're gonna ignore her people, though they'll probably stop and attack along the way. Like so. And not kill any of them. Oh, come on, are you guys that weak? There you go, take out at least one of them. Okay, took out both of them. I fully expect her to run away. But because this is Bartz and he's in the red, she might try to stick it out. But that would be quite foolish on her part. Let's see what happens. I'm fine either way. Dora, why aren't you running away? Seriously, yeah. Yeah, you did quite well to be honest, so hey, don't feel bad about it. Can't win them all. I'm proof of that. Albrecht, 90 soldiers, 10 mages, that sounds about right for him. You know what? Yeah, I kind of want to use him, so. Doing my very best not to yawn in the mic and in your ears. Side effects of waking up surprisingly early and not being able to go back to sleep. Well, to be fair, I didn't even try, but the way I figured, if I wake up, I'm supposed to wake up, so unless I'm extremely tired or it's extremely early. and I wake up very prematurely, I'm usually going to just stay up. So, besides, there's always stuff to do, so, you know. Oh, you know what? You know what, archers? How about you stand by? Because those birds cannot be hit by the mages, so we want them to deal with that. That was almost a waste. Except I didn't put my birds on melee. If I had had a couple seconds more, I would have put them on melee, and then that would not have hit most of them. And now my archers are in a bad spot, and he's doing pretty good for troops. But you know what? I have a little thing called magic. And you're in my way. Guess who's got to move? Not me. Now, birds, if you could be so kind as to focus on the mages, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Because there's only a couple of them left. And there we go. Now, I want to advance them. Why aren't you hitting him? Why aren't you hitting him? Look, you see that? Why is he not attacking him? You see, it's, yeah, see, I knew he could attack him. I knew I wasn't crazy. Now I'm gonna try to maneuver so I can get another archer attacking him. Not that one. Oh, I should have been more patient. Alright, we recovered. See, what you want to do is wait until they start their attack animation, like that, before you move the other ones in. And you got to be very quick to put them back on standby. Otherwise, that soldier's going to do what all ever and get in your way. Get himself killed, more likely. And we're going to just use this. Hope it hits him. There's a chance it won't. There you go. Had me on the ropes there. And I'm expecting him to run away too. At this point, I don't even care. I'd like the experience, but they're just kind of annoying me right now. I kind of want to deal with Avarice and be done with Highlands. Yes, isn't it though? Victory is ours. And do we get any level for our trouble? Yes, we get a level and a level. And got Grim Reaper. Oh, but it's been a while since I played. I forgot. We actually already have captured Avarice, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So, yeah, we're just going to wait them out. I don't need the experience. We're just going to wait for domestic. And on that note, we're going to put it on fast. Izumo and Bozak are still fighting for that territory there. And that's fine. Actually, let's deploy people we're going to be using. Horde. And I'm only bringing Oscar along for one particular reason. And that reason will not bear its fruit until much later in this playthrough. So let's do that. How many people are there anyway? Castle, oh, 5? Okay, yeah. Nobody refuses an invitation from me. Won't you be reasonable and join us? You want my help? Forget it. How dare you turn down my invitation? How dare you indeed? Oh. Okay, maybe he has a thing for redheads. Steel staff. Not gonna use that, but hey. Katana. Maybe. Not really finding anything good just yet. Still holding out for those ghost crests. Still holding out for those falcon crests.
Bartz-sama, エーベルス殿をお連れしました。
私に話があるということですが、
ハイランドもまた魔族による被害を受けているようだ。
確かに魔族の襲撃は神出鬼没。守備隊王侯にも場所を定めることができないでいます。
魔族と戦ったこと、 ハイランドを。
もちろん何度も。
奴らの恐ろしさも分かっているはず。奴らに対抗するため俺に力を貸してくれないだろうか。自分の国を守るためだけではない、レジェンドらの大陸全てを守るために。
ファンダリア王。わかりました。共に戦いましょう。我がハイランドは今よりファンダリア国の傘下に入りましょう。
バーツ様、ティリス様のお話を。
ああ、そうだ。エーベルス殿、ティリス女王をご存知か。
ティリス女王。あなたもご覧になりましたか。
あなたということは。
シリン姉さん。
どうしました、エーベルス。
バーツ殿もティリス女王をご存知らしい。
まあ、私が感じたのと同じでしょうか。
わからんが、ティリスを見つけるのが今大陸で暴れている魔族の秘密を知る手がかりだと思う。
わかりました。協力いたしましょう。
Well, aren't they just agreeable? Nice change of pace, ain't it? So we get some level ups on our castles. Basically just means more troops, a little better defense, should they be attacked. Probably don't have enough materials to begin forging yet. What do I have? 2 thunder crystals. Gonna need some ores though. And that's the only thing about not doing any cavern grinding. Ores are gonna be tough to come by, so probably will not be doing much forging, which is gonna make this more challenging. I can't use the best weapons for a while. I guess what I could do when I have more intelligence officers is station them in caves and just hope that they can find a lot of mineral ores during the domestic turns. That's all I got. That's all I got. And yeah, there's gotta be a way to make him join Bartz, because I've seen it in another playthrough of somebody else. I'm pretty sure I saw them with Agile, so I don't know what's going on there. In the meantime, who can join? Isaac, but he won't just yet. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're human, so. Well, I tell you what, let's just grab any Highland generals because they can search for us at least. I guess she's the only one we captured, so, okay. But the rest of them should be on our side. Who could use a katana? I won't be using you. I will be using you. So, there you go. Steel staff. Laura? Yes. And, yeah, she needs it more than anybody. So, I take it back. I will be using that. Aid, items, shields, just because. Bartz probably already has something. Yeah, he has a divine ring. Okay. Everybody's loyal, so I don't need to use that book. Let's see, archers, anybody I just got who I'd want to give that to? No. Robots, I'll probably save that for better troop types, provided I can actually get some mineral ores again. Mage, yep, I had a feeling, Okay, I don't care who gets this, so. Anybody? Sure. Awards. More than happy to give him some. And Bartz, no, not just yet. Stefano, not to monks. You will get more birds. And why are you so good, Muka? Why are you so good? And we'll give you more mages. Save our game. And done. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into on the main field here. First things first, they have 5 generals at that castle and it's in the middle, cutting our people off. Okay, Vanera, she was originally Highland, but now she's with us. You know what? She's got good intelligence. Let's put her here. And oh, so close to 70 intelligence, it hurts. Tell you what, we're gonna put you here in the meantime until we get that castle back. Bozak, we're gonna ignore that castle. You know what? I'm gonna take this castle first. And okay, they've got that castle, so that does it. Bozak is our next target. Let's make it official. And we've got a lot of people right now, I'm imagining, so let's take Laura, Estelle, and no, let's take Laura and Ropategi. And Esteban, because why not? And they can go here. You can go here. And you guys, let's see, deploy. Well, anybody here I'll actually be using? No, not really. So they're all going to be searching. They're my searchers. Will not be using Avarice this time around. And again, this is a bit of a challenge run, so he doesn't meet our conditions. And take Bartz, Lon, Rosa, Miyuka, and Stefano. Naturally, Avarice will be in charge there. That's only fair. And you know what? Let's meet up here to start. Avarice, not quite 70 intelligence, but he's close. Hilda, nearest cavern. It's gonna be right there. Yeah, we'll send her here. Avarice can go here in case they get a little, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? In case they get a little, fidgety. That's not the word I was looking for, but it'll suffice. Restless. They get a little restless. Yes. And Dora, you have over 70 intelligence. I'm pretty sure. Yes, you do. As well as Carl and even Albrecht. Ayame, not quite, but with the item she would be, and Belissa. Okay, so I need to get these castles so I can redistribute these people, get some good items. In the meantime, just stick them somewhere. Carl, how about you check out here? Belissa, you can go here. Dora, you can go here as well. And Albrecht, you can go here. And they can just sit there. And there we go. And Bartz, they are full on troops, so yeah, no reason to keep them here. Let's keep moving forward. And yes, we do want to take this castle, except you know what? No, we don't. I don't care. Let's see if I can avoid them. Any fights I can avoid, I will. And we're going to take those two and him. And they're going to go there as well. Just reinforce that castle. And in case they make trouble, I've got enough people here to deal with them right there. So this zoom out feature is actually pretty helpful. You know, you can see what's going on more of the map, because sometimes they have a tendency to sneak up on you, the AI does. Think you can beat us? Not by yourself, Motochika. He is a good character. I hope we don't kill him, because he is a character that can die, and that would be unfortunate because he's actually pretty useful. Let's see, Ropategi. Let's see if we can give it to you. Actually, what do you have? You have Aqua Ball. So, don't hate me for this. I'm talking to Esteban, not you. You have no reason to hate me for this. But what I'm going to do is use him to weaken Motochika and then give it to Ropategi. Not sticking around or anything, so. Because we can't have Ropategi at level 2. It's just, that's not going to work. Okay, they can't retreat, so they'll just stay put. Because beasts don't retreat. What you talking about? They're too macho for that stuff. You know, it'd be interesting if the troops came in both genders, and it was picked randomly. So there would be some women beasts along with the male beasts, and, you know, male soldiers next to female soldiers. Female dragons next to male dragons. He ghosts versus she ghosts. I don't know what I'm going on about. If there was ever a Dragon Force 3, perhaps I would have incorporated that. Although, to be fair, and, you know, I'm just gonna say it. You know, because I'm a bit of an old-fashioned type of person. I'm not, you know, I'm nothing that you would consider to be disparaging, but I'm old-fashioned about certain things, and to be honest, I think your country's kind of doing things wrong if you've got your women on the front lines as your foot soldiers. Not saying women can't be soldiers, or that no women should be soldiers, or there can't be any women soldiers, or that there aren't any women soldiers, because obviously that's not the reality. I'm just saying that ideally, the majority of your squad would be composed of men. You know, because why would you want to put your women on the line like that? You know, if you know what a woman's life is worth, and that's, no matter what I say, I'm going to back myself into a corner here. But if you know what a woman's life is worth, and how precious that is, you're not going to put her in the heat of battle unnecessarily. Now, general, that's one thing, you know, because in a lot of situations, the general's not at the front. They're not at the front. But as far as like just the disposable, the infantry, people like this, you know, it should be mostly men. But that's ideally. In certain situations, that's not going to happen. But I mean, if you look at history, a lot of times in certain cultures, you know, the women are leading the charge when there's really no other way. It's like the last resort, you know. That's when your civilization is on the decline. It's not because women can't. It's not because they're weak or inadequate. It's just, you know, ideally, men would have their roles and women would have their roles. You know, each complementing the other. And, you know, women have certain things to bring to the table that a man can't bring to the table. So why have them doing something a man can do, especially when it's going to risk their lives and put them immediately in harm's way? You know, I'm just being very practical about everything. No emotion behind it. So please don't be offended by what I say. I do not intend to offend. There's no reason to be offended. I'm in no way saying women are incapable. I mean, really, you know, it's really, war is geared towards men anyway. War, for the most part, is more of war is very much a man's sport, you know. And I'm not talking about video games. I'm talking about the real flesh and blood thing. I mean, yeah. Again, a woman can get her hands dirty if she wants to. There's plenty who do. But as far as those who really enjoy it or excel at it, I'd say they're the minority. They're the exception to the rule. And that's perfectly fine, but I'm just speaking in terms of the rule. And for that, they are not. So I say all that to say what exactly? I don't know. I'm just talking. Hopefully not putting my foot in my mouth several times over, because I have that disease. Yeah. And it's chronic. And I'm glad he ran away, because even though Ropategi probably won't get a level out of this, at least Motochika did not die. And he was captured. Perfect. Okay, we rescued somebody who needed rescuing. He must just be talking about a captive that he was holding. But okay, so who's here? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what they're going on about. Castle, division, enter. Dora and a cell. Avarice, what are we gonna do with you, buddy? We're gonna station you here momentarily. And not gonna enter there. And they're gonna keep trying to get that castle, because what else can they do? You know, the Dark Elves sprung up and took that one, letting us know that we're doing well as far as advancing the story. I'm gonna ignore them completely, but I'm gonna keep a close eye on them, because they might try to take me now that I'm close to their hometown. We got 2 people to deal with there. before we can get to Ganga. So hopefully in the next video, nice magic crystal. Still want a ghost crest, but that will suffice in the meantime. Hopefully in the next video we will be able to wrap up Bozak. But we're making good progress here. Getting lots of crystals, just need some mineral wars. So, any story? Nope. Didn't really do anything, so. And we're just gonna save our game here and pick it up in the next installment. This has been part 9 of the Dragon Force 2 Fandaria campaign featuring Bartz. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day from here on out, and see you soon.